Currently, city elections in Montana are generally held in odd-numbered years, in between two statewide elections. But the Montana House has already approved a proposal that would put federal, state, and municipal elections on the same schedule.
I think it's just a common sense measure.
Republican Representative Lucas Schubert of Kalispell is sponsoring House Bill 221, which would require cities and towns to hold their primary and general elections in June and November of even-numbered years. Supporters say making this move would get more people participating in local elections.
Putting them in the even-numbered years, it doesn't prevent anyone from looking at what their municipal or mayor candidate is. That's clearly a distinct role from president or senate or anything else, but it gives those other people that ordinarily don't turn out opportunity to vote because it would be right there on the ballot.
If HB 221 passes the Senate and the governor signs it, there would still be elections this year, but the winner's terms would only last 1 year, before the first election on the new schedule in 2026. Joe McKinney was elected to the Great Falls City Commission in 2021, and his 4-year term is expiring at the end of this year. He says having to run at the same time as federal and state candidates could make it tougher for city candidates to get attention.
There's only so many billboards. There's only so many bench signs. There's only so many radio spots. There's only so many spots that we can buy on the news. And when all of these hundreds, it could be hundreds, of candidates are on the same ballot, running at the same time, how do we get our message out?
2 of Montana's cities do have experience running local elections in even years, Butte and Anaconda, which have consolidated city and county governments. Butte's Silverbow Chief Executive J.P. Gallagher was reelected in November at the same time as the presidential election.
It brings more attention to it when it's a federal and state election as well. Sometimes our local offices, people don't know a whole lot about some of the elected officials that they're voting for. And so it at least gets them to pay attention to those local offices and elections. And so I think it's a benefit for us.
A bill similar to HB 221 passed the Senate in 2023, but it stalled in the House. In Helena, Jonathan Amberian, MTN News.